Right, just a short video, possibly ish. Just about to leave to go home from work. Sorry if you can't see me very well. Just 1 second actually. Right. Yeah, just about to leave to go home from work. And I thought I'd do a video because sadly it is the final drive of the CC. So yeah, I probably will be waffling quite a lot, but we'll see. Also, you'll have to excuse me, I've got the flu and yeah, I feel really rough. Yeah, I think I've already announced or revealed the temporary replacement on the fleet for my daily driver basically. I bought a cheap daily driver simply because it was more for cost related things, to be honest with you, because I've put quite a considerable amount of money into this car over like the last 2 years, and that's not the car's fault. That's just because I was an idiot and bought an X-Taxi. Had I bought the same model with a lot less miles on it, I probably wouldn't have had to put all that money into it. But over the last 2 years I must have put, my guess is about 2.5, maybe 3 grand into this car in repairs. Yeah, I got the car back in the summer from having the DPF sorted and the remap and all them other things, and he said to me it needs this and this doing as well. I'm thinking, and I had a long think on it. I thought, nah, enough's enough. So I decided to get a cheap, sorry, just fixing the camera. I decided to get a cheap runner, and do you know what? Yes, the car that I've got is a cheap runner, but do you know what? I'm more than happy with it because it's comfortable. It's got all leather heated seats, and overall it's in really good condition. The only thing it needs is a exhaust back box, and the front bumper could do with a little bit of a touch up, because it looks like someone's basically painted it and then gone straight out and drove the car behind a sod gritter, and the sod grit's just put billions of stone chips into the freshly painted bumper. So yeah, that's all that's wrong with it. When it comes to changing the exhaust, I'm going to put a stock middle section, and I'm thinking about going for something like, I don't know, a Krapovich back box. Oh god. That's what I'm thinking anyway, but we'll see what funds are available. Sorry, my phone's bleeding sliding everywhere. I haven't got the proper magnet on my phone, that's why it's sliding. I do apologise. Also apologise for the terrible lighting. What was I going to say just now? No, yeah, I know I've only had this other car for 2 weeks, maybe a week, I don't know, something like that anyway. And I did say I was going to do a few small things just to make it my own, and then that's it, because I'm only going to keep it for possibly 12 months, 2 years, just while I'm saving up, because I want a, not the new shape Passat that just come out, but the one before that. Not going well for me. That's a bit better, I think. Definitely gonna have to put that proper foam magnet back on me case when I get home. I can't remember what I was saying anyway. Oh yeah, that's right. So there was sort of like the idea of just doing it, a few small things just to make the car my own, but also make it usable, because it is an older car. But I've sort of me being me I've sort of slowly started creeping up on the idea of I might do a few extra things to it as well. I think the car would look a bit more complete if it had not jet black window tint on the back of the car, but maybe slightly darker than factory, maybe 20%. So I've had a price on that. It's actually quite cheap, to be fair, so I might get that done. Thinking about putting on a Krapovich back box on it, just to give it a better sound, which that'll be frowned upon, but whatever. And that's pretty much it. I've put the Bluetooth radio out of the borer into the new car, because eventually I'm going to upgrade the radio on the borer to an Android Auto one, because obviously the borer's here to stay. But that's pretty much it. There's nothing really else to tell. As for the CC, I am genuinely gutted to be letting it go, because I do love this car. You know, it's comfortable, it's got more than enough power, especially since I've had it stage 2 mapped. I think the stage 2 map, according to what he showed me on the system, the stage 2 map I think is 260 brake or something like that. So I am going to miss that power, but it is what it is. The other thing is, because I'm not spending money on getting this repaired all the time, I've got the benefit of it'll free up extra money for me to start cracking on with the borer. So that's a bonus. Oh, by the way, sorry for saying all the time. I've done that quite a lot recently, even when I'm in work. People are asking me questions and I'm like, excuse me. Yeah, it's it will be sad to see this go, but when I've got other things planned and all that, it just doesn't make sense to be putting more money into a car I've already put quite a lot of money into. You might as well get another car on the cheap, run it for a year or two, and then put money into the deposit of something push that power. Yeah, I can put the money into a deposit for something like, as I said, I'm thinking about getting a B, I don't know whether it's the B8 or the B9 Passat. One that looks a bit like an Audi A4. Because I want a precise spec, and people will say to me, what are you doing that for? Well, to be fair, by getting a normal Passat, I'm taking a step back from a CC. So I'm thinking I might look down the road at a GT line again, but in a normal Passat. Well, I want the higher spec, with basically the spec that this is, but the modern version, and it won't have analog clocks either. It'll have I don't know what you bloody call it. Digital, is it? No. You know what I mean? Virtual. So that's what I'm after. But again, I'm more than happy to drive this other car for a year or two while I'm putting that money away. I'm going to try and get a deposit of maybe 4 or 5 grand to put down on a 20 plate Passat. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, that to one side, older cars are better than newer ones. Like, I know someone that's after a Mark 8 Golf, and yes, they are nice cars, but I don't know, so many cars just look the same now. I'd rather an older car. And as my mate said to me just a few days ago, in fact Clarkson said it as well, all these modern cars, specifically the electric ones, it's not a car, it's a laptop on wheels. It's like boring. Yes, they've got power there and instant, but it's just a laptop on wheels. And the whole part of being a car enthusiast is the different engine sounds. I know it sounds really weird or even nerdy if you want to put it that way. What you do, you're walking down the street and I don't know, a Lamborghini goes past, and just the sound of that engine makes you turn around and look. A Mustang will go past, you got that big old burbly V8, and you stand there and you watch it go past. Now an electric car hasn't got that. You don't hear the electric car coming from down the street and stop to see what it is. So to me, yes, it's the inevitable, but I don't know, it's just a bit boring, and that's why I've been more than happy to go back to an older car, because the one that I've got now, which is going on the road tomorrow, because this is coming off the road today, well, tonight, that's a 2003. Even this is a 2009, and yes, I'm looking at replacing the other car that's replacing this one, and replacing it with a hopefully 18, 19, 20 plate. But the reason I'm doing that is not a more than hopefully an investment. If I get like a 20 plate car and I can pay it off reasonably quickly, I can sell that on for still a half decent sort of price tag. That half decent price tag can go into the next one as a deposit, and then pay that off reasonably quickly, sell that on for even more, and then eventually I'll slowly put bits of that money away, and it'll hopefully, in my head, me selling the cars on for bigger money than what I'm selling the older cars on for, in my head, that money that I'm getting back will speed up the process on the border. Whether it works out that way, who knows. By the way, this light's normally a lot brighter. What it is, it's an LED, same as that side. Basically, the fuse for all the interior lights on the roof lining, it's slightly pulled out, so it's sort of, yeah, that's the issue anyway. Yeah. Anyway, I did say I was probably going to be doing a lot of random waffling, and it's not going to be a very interesting video. But the main reason is because I'm in the CC for the last time. Technically, it's not the last time, because I'll probably have to move it or take it on little, what do you call it, test drives and that, when people come to have a look at it. But officially, me driving it as it being my daily, this here, what you're seeing right now, is the last. It's kind of also shook me off a little bit there, because, let's not say that ever again. Anyway, I got out of work and I said, oh, do you know what, I might actually go to Chippy tonight. And then I thought, yeah, but I also need to do my video. I thought, right, okay, I'll do my video, but I'll sort of stop when I get so far home and leave the video there and go to Chippy. Judging by this traffic, I've got to get home for the dog as well. Anywhere to park. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I was meant to say. So this car that I've got, because it's an older car, I've had this idea. I may have already mentioned it, I don't know, can't really remember. But then that's not saying much, because I can't remember even what I said an hour ago. Anyway, so Michael is sort of half-heartedly, pardon, looking to get the last repair done on his car, and then he's hopefully gonna get his license sooner rather than later. Now, I've come up with an idea. Once he's got his license and got his car insured, about going and doing the NC 500, is it? Up in Scotland. But then I'm thinking, if I do start in Liverpool, drive up to Scotland, drive around the NC 500, and then go down south, and then go and do the SC 500, and then drive back home again. I think it's like something like 2,000 mile all in total. But what a video that'd be. Me in the new car and Michael in the black Matiz. I mean, I'd have to get me GoPros and stuff, so we've got cameras on both cars. Well, yeah, that's the plan. And no, I won't be doing these things that a lot of I'm finding there's a lot of YouTube channels now copying Top Gear and the Grand Tour, where they're like buying each other stupid gifts and, you know, pranking each other. I mean, obviously we'd be pranking each other because you've got to have a laugh, hasn't it? But I don't want it to be where it looks like I'm copying, if you get me. I want it to be different, and that's going to be hard to do because at the end of the day they were going for some years, so it will be hard to do. I mean, the road trip alone's kind of obviously still copying, but I don't want to be doing, as I said, all that. You're in a Matiz, so I'm going to buy something that won't fit in your car, so you're going to have to drive along for a few hundred miles with the boot open. People's been there and done that. I want to try something different. But it's in the pipeline, and that's where it's going to stay until other things have been sorted out. There's a car behind me and there's bleeding halogen headlights bleeding going on, one flash, 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 flash. It's kind of funny that, because I've changed the headlights on the CC from LEDs to blue halogens, and the reason I've done it is simply because one of my headlights was flashing, and it was like kind of like a strobe, and I thought, oh, I can't leave that like that. As much as the car's coming off the road in like 24 hours, this was yesterday, I thought, can't leave that like that, so I've swapped them for blue halogens, and they still look quite nice, to be fair. But yeah, that car behind just sort of reminded me. There's a lot of people staring at me because I'm videoing, although there's also many people. I've noticed a lot of people still drive along texting. Don't just pull out on me, you bloody whopper. Of course you did. Anyway, I've lost my trail of thought now. That went well. Oh yeah, I've noticed there's still a lot of people driving along texting, and they say, oh, so what? Well, in a way it is, you know, just because you're happy to put someone else's life at risk. Well, if you want to put your own at risk, do it. Don't go doing putting other people's lives at risk. I mean, I'm sat in a traffic jam here and I've just drove past, I don't know, about 10 or 15 people in the same traffic jam sat there texting. And what I don't get as well is, I mean, I send messages, I also read me messages, but I've got my phone set up so that Google will read the message to me, and then I do the voice command to reply back. But why not just do that? And a lot of cars are Android Auto as well now, so I don't know, I just don't get it. I don't know if you're dawdling or whether you're letting me in. So they didn't going anyway. Thank you very much. I think once I've edited all this video together, this video is getting on for about half an hour-ish. And I've still got half of my journey to get home in traffic. And the peak hour traffic's a little bit worse because it's Halloween tonight. So, yeah. This video, if it's not just a lot of waffling and boring stuff, I might be able to edit it down to about half an hour. If I can't edit it down and there's a lot of like missing bits of sentences and stuff, it's probably going to be about a 40-minute video. So, completely up to you what you do. If you want to stay and watch the remainder, that's up to you. I'm only going to be waffling anyway. I don't think there's going to be any excitable stuff happening. I mean, it could be better there, but I'll just slam your brakes on in front of me, you sausage. Well, there's my trail of thought gone again. Ooh, so here's an RT on fastback. I quite like them. I did price one of them up and it was like, yeah, that's not happening at the moment. But anyway, my trail of thought's gone now. Genuinely, I have no idea what I was talking about. There's a dude here riding his peddler in the middle of the road. What an absolute bloody welly. Yeah, that light's doing nothing now, is it? Let's be honest. Never mind. Yeah, I'll probably finish the video a little bit before I get home so that I can call in and get me tea from somewhere. Or do I just go straight home and get a chippy tea tomorrow instead? Why is my phone saying that it's picking up a face behind me? No, you bloody not on me own. Very odd. Anyway. I've had quite a lot of interest about the bike recently. Like, you know, someone just come and collect it because it's just sat there and it's a waste of a bike. Why are you just sat there? Go. It's a waste of a bike, and it is a good little bike to be fair. But I'm having people trying to barter me down. I don't mind a little bit of bartering, you know, because obviously that's what you do. But it's like, you know, I've got to at least try and break even on that bike. People are saying to me, oh, I'll give you this, I'll give you that. I'm like, yeah, but I need to at least break even. If I break even, whatever. And then I had another lad, he agreed everything with me. Agreed to pay the full asking price, and then said to me, is there any chance you could deliver the bike? I said to him, I've got no form of transport for it, I don't own a van on. Don't know anyone with a van either anymore. So that just sort of died in the pipeline. Even the CC, officially it's been up for sale now for about a week or two, but I'm having the same issue with the CC as well. People like messing about, or people trying to barter me too far down, or people offering me swap deals for the car. That's like, I might as well just keep the CC and pay the money to get it repaired, you know. But I've got this other one now, so to me it's like, yes, I'm in a rush because I need the money, but on the other hand, I don't know, I've got that other one now to fall back onto. So if I have to wait another week or two for this to sell, whatever. The fact is, have I just said the fact is 4 times, or am I losing it? I don't know. Anyway, yes, it's got to go because I need to start putting the funds towards an eventual deposit on my new car. But yeah, I mean, next year I'm gonna struggle for the next 12 months to put any sort of deposit towards another car because I'm currently paying off a holiday to go abroad. I can't really wait either because I haven't left the country for, I'd say, about 3 years. Really irritating as well because I'm hearing people around me saying, oh, I haven't been on holiday since last year. It's like, and you know, I haven't left the country for 3 years. I don't think my brother's left the country for at least 14 years. Yes, it's nice to go abroad every year, but when you have a bit of a gap, like 1-2 years, and you do eventually go, you look forward to it that bit more. I'm getting a bit off track here because I've gone from talking about automotive stuff on an automotive channel to now talking about holidays and going abroad. Yeah, fun times. See, why have you just turned that corner and you're now blocking both sides of the road, knowing that there's a traffic jam? Oh God, I think it's getting to that part of the night where the not very normal people start coming out. Look, there's another one now. That's 4 of them now blocking both sides of the road. And that one's on reverse because they're blocking the bridge. These two are blocking both sides of the road. He can't come out because he can't turn right because he's blocking the road. And now that one can't turn left because that other one's in the way. Which means when we go onto green, we can't move. There you go, we're on green and can't move. Bloody brilliant. Sorry for the aggressive horn beeping. There's a lot of strange people out on the road today. One in the BMW's just sat there casually holding up the traffic rather than going around. I can't tell if this Passat in front has got a blue boot or a silver bumper. I have no idea. I'm just going to put my heated windscreen on for the last time. It's another thing I'm going to miss. I remember John said to me one time, "Has your car got a heated windscreen?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I thought that was just a Ford thing." I said, "No. Yeah, I'm going to miss my heated windscreen." Oh, seriously considering finishing this video here, which will cut my last part of the journey in my very last trip in the CC short, which is kind of sad, but I'm still contemplating what to do about my tea. Do I stop on my way home and get something? Do I have something when I get in? And then I'll have a chippy tea tomorrow. Or do I just cheat and go to a Mackey's or a Wendy's? I might go to Wendy's. Or do I go KFC? I don't know, because I kind of fancy doner meat. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm sorry that this video's been another really crap one. It'll have to do. I had to do it because, as I said, if I'd have not done it and I'd have took the CC off the road, I'd have kicked myself. I know I would. So while I'm at it, actually, I know no one ever comments, but there's a dude here and he looks like Uncle Fester. Oh, he is Uncle Fester of the Addams Family. That's actually really funny. Don't be squeezing past me after holding me up before, you bloody welly. There you go. far from home now, so I think I will leave this one here now. I'll probably be home in the next 10 minutes, so yeah, I'll probably, when I get home, do a quick video of the outside of the car, and tomorrow when I get home I'll probably do a quick video of the interior, and then yeah, that's 90% sure that'll be the last time you'd ever see the CC on the channel. But yeah, thanks for watching. You know the script. Please like, comment, subscribe, spread the word. Make many suggestions on making the channel better. And yeah, I will see you. I actually don't know, to be fair, when I'll see you. It's not like I'm a frequent uploader. But one thing I will say, my next video I won't have this flu, hopefully. Yeah, got my birthday coming up in 2 or 3 weeks. Then I've got the work Christmas due. Then the approach to Christmas. Got bonfire night in between. Yeah. Enjoy whatever you do, and I shall see you in a jiffy. Might even give you one more bleeding burst of acceleration. No, I won't, because the traffic's gridlocked. Many people coming out the hospital. There's a learner dude, and he's staring at me. God, I didn't realise how dark my beard's gone. Or was that just because the light's crap? Well, see ya.